Hello and welcome to today's OLT VIP Mastermind Training. Today, we are happy to have VIP Joan John and Patrick or Pat Kern on with us this evening. Good evening, guys. Can you still hear my voice and see my screen?
Yes,
Yes.
good evening.
Excellent. All right. Because this is a formal training, I will go through a brief introduction of myself, do a quick overview of the OLT online system, and it's actually promotion part 3. Let me take care of that right now. So again, part 2 recap, we go into part 3, and I realized that I didn't want to give you too much details, and I had to stop myself short as to the amount of content we cover in today's presentation. So if it's information overload by the end of this presentation today, we will do a recap of promotion part 3 next week. And so that may help to reinforce the learning, etc. All right, with regards to introduction, my name is Earl Innes. I'm a software engineer by profession. And ever since I've been introduced to the industry, I had this passion for MLM and home-based businesses. It just makes sense to have your own, to leverage your income so that you are not depending on one source of income. That said, how would you like to get your prospects contacting you instead of you contacting them? Introducing the OLT online system. The objective of this system is to assist you in generating traffic, leads, and cash utilizing the following: duplication, automation, and differentiation. With regards to duplication, that has to do with building your team exponentially. Automation with regards to marketing tools so that you work smarter rather than harder. And differentiation in terms of having the ability to stand out from your competitors. Okay, moving along relatively quickly with regards to the duplication components of the system. Here they are, the back office and the front end. We refer to the front end as the ultimate smart landing page. Within the back office, we have these two roles: free affiliate or affiliate for short, and paid member or simply member. So upon your free affiliate upgrading to member status, our system goes to work on your behalf, recommending that they join your deal and check out your store so that then they can subsequently buy your stuff. With regards to the front end, we track your prospects with tools, training, and incentives to join your business. So with regards to the free affiliate login, this is what they see initially: pay grade or pay table. All right, and they can easily scroll down to upgrade their member status, or if they haven't already, or if they have an upgrade but they haven't alert the system, they could confirm their membership. And upon a subsequent login, they will see the difference in the referral bonus upon them upgrading to member status. However, what we do at this juncture is that we ask them the all-important question: have you joined your referral member primary program? And if the answer, of course, is no, then we recommend that they do by clicking on this link below, going to step 3 on your ultimate smart landing page. All right. Of course, they may have opportunity of their own already, so we just ask them to click this link and let us know what it is so we can integrate it into the OLT online system. And upon a subsequent login, we get to our value-added fields where you have the ability to simply put the username in any of these 3 fields back here so that you can then promote 1, 2, or even 3 in any given day. That is sales agents or downline members of your multi-level marketing, etc. And in essence, you become an electronic traffic cop, and of course, being able to build your business dynamically, regardless to where that person is in your organization. All right, graphically depicted, here's how the system assists you in controlling the growth of your organization. So as you build your business and you find new reps, in essence, you are building your business wide as you assist your downline and they acquire new reps. you are building your business deep. So let's say, for example, in this leg, you've identified a super sales agent that you want to assist. And in this leg, you've identified someone like a moderate sales skills. And in this third leg, you've identified someone who's not that great, but is still deserving of your effort. And so you simply put in their username in the back office, and you go to work and you redirect traffic. So as you promote your website and they promote themselves, you are in essence driving traffic. So you go to work and you build and you build and you build. And as they do the same thing like you are doing using our system, there is no telling how large an organizational sales teams that you can build. So in essence, we've solved the duplication problem. When you promote yourself using OLT, you build your business wide, excuse me. When you promote your downline members, you build your business deep. As you promote yourself and your downline and you have them do the same, you have the potential to build your business deep and wide and big and fast. With regards to automation, we use the following tools for one, viral marketing, and we use another tool for the automation piece. But from a viral marketing perspective, the tools used are UpViral, uses it's part of the loyalty system, so you don't have to purchase that separately. You could down the road, as you advance in your business, if you want to do further customization. But I think the integration that we have is sufficient. TBM, this is a tool that if you have like a restaurant and you're looking to increase your patronage to that restaurant, TBM allows you to generate traffic online to your physical store, brick and mortar store offline. 22 Social, this is a way to get up and running quickly. Let's say you have a great idea. This is the way to get paid without even having a website. So what do these tools have in common? They have the following: one, lead capture pages, thank you pages, and a social share component. So for example, in our live webinar invitation or website, when someone comes and they click in to register and they populate their details, they are redirected to a thank you page. And this thank you page will give them the incentive to share. And the moment that they share by sending your URL, your unique link to someone else, and your one invitation turn into two or many, then you have created a viral loop. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as time progresses. How we accomplish that, we offer them an incentive and we give them the ability to share on various social media platforms as well as email, as indicated on this page. So what gets shared? Anything can get shared, but right now for the invitation, this is what we are sharing, a copy of my free ebook. That's actually has the potential to go viral. And we also have the ability to customize this for your link so that your name goes viral instead of mine. As you desire that customization, that would be implemented. Introducing TBM, powered by years of data and refined in real time by ongoing campaigns. TBM is a subscription-based platform that allows you to engage in agency-level social media services using artificial marketing intelligence. What that simply means is using email, Facebook, for example, and optionally online ads within Facebook. You are able to reach folks and one, give them free stuff, two, engage in contests, and voila, get them to come to your place of business offline. We even have like coupons and that special code. I can't think of it right now. It's just jump out of my mind as to what code it is. QR codes, the QR codes, a code that someone can scan, and then voila, they're in your CRM, which we talk about next. So the CRM allows you to also engage in some royalty capability, so that as you know, on Facebook, it does let you know when your folks, your friends, right, when their birthdays, anniversaries, etc., is at hand. So using this tool, you are able to then, having received that message, send them some kind of special deal. it's even free on their birthday. So that's TBM for you. With regards to 22 Social, not only are you able to go viral with leads, but you're also able to go viral with sales. And it's made the system it has simplified the system via the use of your Facebook fan page. All right. In regards to differentiation, we assist you in positioning yourself so you can be seen as an authority in your field of expertise. We accomplish this via two things. One, tools, those tools being our educational platform, ENP and MLSP. And of course, we have this other tool called Media Citation, which not only can you be seen as an authority, but also as a celebrity in your field of expertise. What this tool allows you, citation, is we have the ability to get you cited into these 4 major media. And so that when folks see that, they're likely to join you over your competition or check out your store, for example, even out of curiosity. And that's the whole game, really, when it comes to marketing. The more you can get your prospect to be curious, the more that you can get them to check you out. And we may talk a little bit about that shortly as we get to today's training. So here are a few clients who took advantage of this. When it comes to authority, what is it? Authority, it generates desire, resulting in your target market choosing you over your competition. You're judged based on your value, not your price. You attract attention from potential clients and the community. And this is a big biggie. Other folks will want to connect and partner with you via joint ventures. When it comes to positioning and leading with value, in today's MLM companies, unfortunately, the folks in company A pretty much saying the same thing that the folks in company B are saying, and that is, hey, we got the best products, the best pay plan. Our company is debt free, and we have the greatest management. But as a result of that, you have this constant migration of folks from company A to company B and vice versa. But using the OLT online system, and if you have access as well to our educational platforms, you are able to put yourself into the C or CEO position, leading with value, inviting them to our training like this, even our free training during the week, Tuesday and Thursday. You're able to provide them with actual training about different various platforms, such as YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, etc., Instagram. You are seen as a nice guy. And so putting yourself in that CEO position or CEO position, you are then able to get paid from the folks in company A as well as company B. So how much do you get paid? As a free affiliate, you get paid up to over $200 per prospect. And as a paid member, you get paid up to over $400 per prospect. In our ebook, Fearless Income Building, we mentioned that your target market is MLM industry, especially if you are looking to build a team. Or I recognize that Joan is on and she has a little store. So believe it or not, you have the potential to have this kind of franchisee without having to, to have folks get a free franchisee without having to pay them anything. But they will pay you in the event in the form of referral bonus or getting other people to check out your store, and hopefully they will buy your stuff. So why? And of course, we target network marketers. Reason being, well, it's the OLT online system, and even with your store, people are people, and in fact, there are certain MLM companies that have that are designed just for traveling, and many of them give bonuses and rewards for traveling. So I'm pretty sure your store will be appealing to some of these folks there, Joe. So why do we attract? Why do we attract or use that particular market? One, there are many of them, and they all need our products and services. They have already been sold on the industry. They've been enjoying your opportunity if they are not happy with theirs, or if yours offer additional value. You'll find that they are some of the most pleasant people you'll ever meet, but they need our help, our assistance in showing them the right way how to market via social media. And this is a big biggie. They know other network marketers. Some may know 2, some may know 10, some may know 20, some may know 30. You never know. Excuse me. You never know who is going to assist you or help to propel your business to the next level. So that's why we keep looking. because the potential rewards are immense. So quick recap, we're not going to talk too much. We did it last week. We're still recapping since we talked about promotion. What promotion isn't? The promotion is not selling and it's not convincing and coaxing, right? What is it? What is it? It's simply pointing. And as a frame of reference, we always refer to Julie, the Love Boat's cruise director. She was everyone's sweetheart because she simply pointed them to what they wanted. There are three stages of promotion: pre-promotion, promotion, and post-promotion. So yes, I didn't realize that until I got this training myself, that it's okay to promote even while your event is going on, whether that be the beginning or the middle. But it's certainly important also, and I didn't know this was important as well, post-promotion. Post-promotion is afterwards, because especially if you have a weekly training, if someone sees the post-promotion and they inquire, then voila, you just invite them to the next. And in so doing, your post-promotion crosses and therefore, and then become your pre-promotion for your next event. Interesting stuff. All right. Any questions on the recapping so far?
Yeah. How do you get on the CBS, Fox, and NBC and ABC? How do you get your picture? What do you got to do there?
Oh, okay. Basically, you will let me know that you're interested, and I'll tell you the cost of it, and I'll make it happen for you. Because then I have to take it's a certain cost for me to get it done for you, right? And right. I share the profit, and if you were referred to someone else, like let's say Joan, let's say you were referred by Joan, you are a free affiliate, then Joan will also get a cut from the thing. So it's just a matter of letting me know that you need it, and we will go through the process of getting that to you. Okay?
Yeah, we'll talk about that one.
Okay, not a problem. All right. Any other questions, concerns, comment? All right, last recap for last week, and in fact the week before as well. In terms of promotion, hey, and you can spin your promotion so that it reaches a larger audience, right? You can then use it in emails. And even in Messenger, it's not on the list, but you can spin your promotion via Messenger now, as well as emails. That said, the idea, or it would be ideal if you could create a ruckus in a good way, such as a flash mob. And our goal then going forward is to do some of this, have some friends with our team members, and make this happen for us, as we will see what the goals are, etc., going forward. So moving along. With regards to promotion, yeah, we touched on some of this, the top half of this last week. Activity, know your weekly marketing plan, whether that be your primary program, OLT, or even your educational platform events. So know what's happening weekly, so then you could get into your mode of pre-promoting, promoting, and post-promoting. So make sure to get on your marketing calendar for the week. With regards to what we've done last week, and we should continue this week, is join 5 to 10 groups per day. Right now, since the OLT target market are MLMers, we are recommending that everyone join groups. So Pat, I know you might belong to some groups already, but we ask that you continue so you can get this into the hundreds and possibly thousands. I remember I used to join the groups, and all of a sudden I was in hundreds of groups and I felt overwhelmed. I said, whoa, now that I'm in all these groups, how do I promote my stuff to all of them? Well, I'll do a little revealing today of that, and how I intend to assist you as well, especially in the early stages going forward. I do have some long-term plans as well. We touch on that. I did run into a snag trying to assist one of our clients with that part of the events, but the tool had an issue, especially with this new rule with Facebook. So I don't know how, if my goal is for you to not have to purchase the FB auto reply tool. We'll talk about that tool in a second. But to be able to, going forward, I don't want clients to have to purchase it. It's a big cost for what it does, for the three important things that it does, right? But I don't think it should be a cost that you should incur if you could avoid it. Anyway, we'll talk about that. Oops, where am I? Someplace around. All right, there we go. Now, this week, our focus is posting. So we want to, there is some groups, when you go into them, you will see it says discussion or sale. So you want to click on discussion and never sale. And the large majority of them, you'll see write post. So for this coming week, next week, we are going to do, in addition to continuing our 5 to 10 groups request to join, we are going to do something else. We are going to post 5 times so that's one each group every 3 hours or so. Okay. Yeah. It's not too bad. We just wanted you to be safe. The goal, of course, right now I could easily do and even more. But the last time I did a promotion, I did manually, semi-manually. I did 10 groups per hour. Okay, and when I was done, I had over 1,000 views on this particular last thing I was promoting using that. Was a video. Now, be creative with designing in eye-catching images. Don't try to sell or convince. Just simply point. So I recalled last week I did show what you can do. At the very least, you can. Let's go to the. You can start to Google. For example, you could go into images, see if there's any appealing images. Some of these images are copyright, right? So be mindful of that. But here's one, for example, that you could potentially use, and you could add to it. So let's say, for example, I save this image, save image as, and I'm going to save it in Jones folder.
Keep going there.
Thank you. And so then I have a tool that I use. You could use something called Canva, canva.com, canva.com. I believe that's it. I don't use it. I used it once or twice in the past as everyone was talking about it. So I wanted to see what it was all about. There are some images that you may have to pay for when using Canva, but they'll let you know it's $1 or whatever to add to your thing. But keep in mind that some of these may be subject to copyright, so you got to be mindful of that. So I could then go to let's see, Jones folder. Yeah, I could upload this into my special tool that I use. I use something called Usign.
Usign. Is that, you can download that?
No, I had purchased it a while back. So in the event you are interested in getting this particular tool, then you let me know, and I could probably give you my my affiliate link. Yeah, that's what it is. So I could then go to start a new design. I could say I wanted to be able to fit Facebook newsfeed image, so it gives me the right size. I can then upload that image. Okay. It's loading. Okay, good. So I can then go to upload the image and build on that. Select a file, go back to pictures, into Jones folder, and I can bring up this. Okay. So here it is, and we can fill it out. Okay, something like that. that. I'm gonna stretch it a bit. Some text. Okay, let's stretch it a bit. Okay, and I could say something like, I could write out some text. And then I found this. I could then duplicate this upside right there. Click on here, move over here, duplicate. I almost quit, and then I found this or something like that. But I found this or something like that. Okay, something like that. Let's make it a little bit more attractive, something like that. Yeah, and then we can change the color. So just to show you the different stuff. And we can make this one blue, something like that. Okay, voila. And we can now save this. We can download it back to John. And see what type I need it. I can call it referral MQTG. Okay. And save it. Yeah. And now that we have it, I could then, no, not as there, it's updated. I garbage OLT. Okay, this might be yours, John. Let's see, one of these is for sure. This time we're going to, okay, let's check it out. So let's see, learn all about the best kept secret in online marketing, advertising, download our free workshop, begin. Let's see, oh, we're gonna keep this on our system. I didn't say OLT, so we're gonna keep some curiosity in there. To ensure your online marketing footprint and success, get 2 bonuses on the house along with along with our system access, just for checking things out. After attending this workshop, you'll be able to, you'll be well on your way to mastering referral online marketing. Great. So we have the text, we also have the link. So let's just double check to see where this link goes. So today we're gonna promote Joan today. So every week someone gets the promotion from me. Not bad, huh? So let's go here. Let's double check. Let's see where does this link go? Now that we're in promotion mode, right? Voila. Here is so let's go in to Jones free workshop / referral automation recapture page. This is another entry into our system where we entice them. Well, the language as well is copy, meaning it's using some copywriting techniques. And we also have 2 bonuses to tease them so that they want to check things out, etc., etc. So that being said, let's go to one of those groups. I'm going to post it today still. Let me show you how it's done. Let's go here. Let's bring up Facebook. Okay, and from all those groups that you've been joining, you will see them here. You will see shortcuts. You may see shortcuts on this side on their left navigation. If you don't, you may have to add them to your favorite. You let me know, and I'll let you know. I know how to do that. But anyway, long story short, so look, you see all these 20 or plus. That means these are very active groups. They're posting 20 plus groups. 20 plus posts. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, in a given day, right this minute, this is over 20 posting already. So you want to be in an active group. So let's go with this one, advertise you. The very first one. And I'm going to we are going to add value to the group. Oh, where did we get the verbiage for this group? It was simple. We got it from right here. I just simply copied this and I modified a bit. And when I initially created this verbiage right here for Joan. So now, because Joan already has it, I did it so that Joan can have it to come this coming week. She'll be, in addition to joining groups, she'll be posting to the groups. She was doing that very discreetly so that she doesn't get put in Facebook jail. What does put in Facebook jail means? It means Facebook is going to stop you from promoting for about a whole week. That's what jail means. But we are trying to do, we are warming up the Facebook into letting them know of our new habits, of your new habits of posting. So that's why we are doing it very discreetly. Otherwise, they'll shut you down. All right. That being said, it says write post. Okay. So I'm going to click here, and I am going to upload a video, upload a photo. And we just created this one right here. Okay. And I'm going to add some text. I'm gonna go, where's that text? Right here. Okay. Copy. And voila, paste. And now we can post. Now let's check it out. Okay. Voila, just like that. Joan, we promoted you this week. All right. And you're welcome. And when people check it out, you'll simply click on see more. They see the remaining of the verbiage. If they click here, they go straight to your sign up page. Okay. Not bad, huh?
No. Hey, one question: Does it matter what type of group you go into?
No, it doesn't matter. But you want to post to groups that have your target market in there. But right. No, it doesn't matter at all, except for you want to put it in front of people who are likely to take action. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, gotcha.
So this particular group has 95,000 plus members. Not bad. So it's a very active group, and it's not just active. It has a lot of people in it. All right. Moving along. Let's go back to the presentation. All right. From current slide. All right. So that's how you can be creative in designing eye-catching images, right? Okay. So promotion part 3, Deborah. Did I hear a question coming there, Pat?
No, I'm just got my other computer on. I was just joining some groups.
Oh, please don't do it too much now. 3 to 5. 5.
I did. That was it.
Okay, cool, excellent. Yes, excellent. Because we don't want you to get shut down.
I've been shut down.
And last week we talked about how to join groups. So it's easy enough. Type in MLM or network marketing, and once that comes up, then you click on groups and you join yourself. So the groups that have 10,000 or more people and have active 10 plus.
Right. Okay.
All right. Moving along. So with regards to making the vision clearer, so you can see, how I am going to assist you in the 2 objectives, assisting you generating more leads and more sales. So let's talk using the OLT online system. So there are 3 stages. Stage 1 is setup, stage 2 is being a promoter, and stage 3 is being a professional. All right, I think we're just gonna talk about stage 1 and stage 2 today. And we're gonna keep it light so that next week we could speak more about the professional. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Yeah, especially since we have we're almost at the top of the hour. All right, moving along. So when it comes to stage 1, it involves the setting up of your Aweber account. if you have one. For whatever reason, if your budget does not allow, that's fine. Or even if, for some reason, if you are in a country and you're unable to do it, because OLT in itself has a Weber account. And as such, I also have a list for each member. This way, if someone signs up someplace, I always have that proof that who that person belongs to, right? So that's why I keep it. And in so doing, if for some reason budget doesn't allow, or system, or geography doesn't allow, we are able to then, if you're unable to get your own Aweber account, then we are able to do this setup via the OLT list that you have. All right. So with regards to the Aweber list, signature, your autoresponder letter, your form and your list. So the signature, that's, I always refer to, got that from my mentor, your marketing propaganda. That means, so what does that mean? It means that anytime you send out a message from your list, it will always have, your signature. And your signature will serve two purposes. One being, when folks check you out, they will see that you are a real person and that you are safe to do business with. So that's why we ask you to include your social media platforms that you belong to. Secondly, the marketing piece, when they see the different things that you are doing, and you put a link to a sales page, you have the potential to get paid simply by sending out an email. How cool is that? Google Voice. Recognizing that we may want to utilize some sort of security, if possible, especially in this part of the world. Google Voice allows us to create a new a new telephone number, which is a Google Voice, and we are able to then connect that to our cell phone so that we have an alias number that we can put in our website. 22 Social. This can be set up on your self-branded Facebook fan page. Okay, if you are, again, once if budget does not permit, and PayPal, for example, may not be in certain countries, and in so doing, that may hinder you having your own 22 Social app. So as a result of that, instead of sending them to your self-branded Facebook, actually, you can still have your self-branded Facebook fan page, but instead of sending them to your 22 Social app, you may simply send them to the OLT system app using your referral link. So there are some stages, and we're going to check out those stages shortly when it comes to promotion. But in terms of the setup, the last piece here is integration of your primary program with the OLT online system. So stage 2 is being a promoter, and we are going to take a look at the goals of being a promoter now that we are in this excited mode. Getting people to check out our stuff with the potential for them to, 1, make a sale, or 2, at least become a lead, so you can do subsequent follow-ups with them, because people sometimes do not buy from seeing something for the first time. Instead, they need to warm up to you, and that's why, ideally, if you have an automated follow-up system, you can then follow up with them periodically. Of course, in the absence of an automated follow-up sequence, whether that be email and or messenger, you can always do it manually, discreetly. All right. So in fact, whether it's automatic or whether it's manual, you still want to be discreetly, because you don't necessarily want to be reported as spamming, and so Facebook kind of restrict your account. So stage 2, promoter. What are the goals? And this goes back to what I've said earlier. Diane and I had met during the midweek, and so we had some discussion, and this is one of those things that came out of it. So what are the goals in terms of potential earnings based on performance? What are some of the realistic goals that we can expect as a affiliate? So these numbers are based on the monthly referrals as a member. So as a member, which you all are, Well, a free affiliate will be less, of course, providing that they follow some of the steps that we are going to outline to get into these goals with regards to promoting. So can you, during these various weeks, can you potentially sign up someone on a yearly plan and get a little bit more of a referral bonus? Of course. Can you potentially sign up someone who takes the lifetime plan? Of course. And in so doing, these bonuses could be different, right? So, but based on the monthly, here's what I am projecting, and our goal is to do this starting in August 1st. This is the perfect timing, right? So by end of August, you have at least 12 referrals under your belt. Now, granted, I'm showing it for OLT, as we all have OLT as a common ground, but OLT is just the front-end system to your business opportunity. So in essence, this is side money. It's not the money; it's side money. You know, and it's the potential for earnings is based on the number of presentations you show per week. If you show 15, you're going to go broke, right? Because you're competing with people who are showing hundreds to thousands of presentations per week. But moving along. So with regards to week 1, by day 7, you know, we are shooting for 3 referrals, which would land you $30. By day 14, 6 referrals, $60. By day 21st, or the 21st day, 9 folks, 9 referrals, $90. And by close to by the 28th, 12 referrals and $120 from OLT. That's just your side money. You could potentially have signups in your primary program. Or in the case of Joan, you may get sales from your stores. People contacting you want to buy your stuff. All right, that is the goal. But we have to entice them knowing what they need by putting OLT system in front of them. So this is what you call a front-end system. With regards to the flow and how we can accomplish that, so we're gonna move it, looking at this table from left to right. We're gonna assist you in setting up a pin post on your self-branded site, and this pin post, it's going to be in the form of a curiosity post. You're going to talk about the system or your primary program, because we have someone who have branded themselves but promoting their primary program very discreetly, without calling out one, keeping curiosity alive, and that involves not seeing what the company is, right? We teach that approach on our Thursday evening training, and so be sure to check it out if you haven't. I need to upload the recording, but there are other previous Thursday evening training in that. But nonetheless, I hope to get that done. Call to action, CTA. For more information, drop a 1 in comments. So Pat, this is similar to the ad that we've done for for your primary program.
Okay.
Yeah. But now the focus really in promotion, especially online, in anything really, is to brand yourself. You should be the focal point. Anyway, using the formula. So if you're not familiar what the formula is, I know I might put it out as a handout. I think I'll upload it in the OLT chat. I've been talking about this formula for the longest, and we will see what it is. So you may, when I say verbiage/text, so yes, ideally it should be a video, but along with the video, you will have the text using the formula. So you pretty much have on your post verbatim what you have in your video, potentially, or a little different if need be, but it doesn't have to be different. It could be the same verbiage, the same thing that you see on the video, you could say on the text right above the video, because some people will read and some people are going to check out the video. That's the purpose of doing that. So a post may be boosted, or an engagement ad could be created for this existing post based on budget, of course. So once again, and if you have a big budget, you spend big on this. If you have a small budget, you spend little on it. If you have no budget, then you just work with the free strategy we just went through and post post. All right. And in a similar manner in which we've just posted the link for Joan, we can also copy the actual pin post URL from Facebook, and we can post it in those groups as well. We can create an image if we want that goes along, so that's also possible. All right, so what happens next? So if you reply, step 6. This is this tool that I would have mentioned earlier, that I would prefer that there is no cost to the OLT member. I ran into a similar issue before, which they eventually fixed. So it looks like they may have to fix it again. But with these recent changes that Facebook have been implementing due to GDPR, I might have said that acronym right. Then it's not working again. So my goal though is to be able, but the tool they've done some changes. Instead of having two different tools, one called FB Auto Reply and the other one called FB Sharer, they have done a combination. They combine it, and it's not as expensive. In fact, there are 3 different price points. So, and I do have that as a link. So, in the event I am unable to offer this for free, given the recent issue that I just ran into earlier. Actually, it was more like last night. Because of that, and I did send an issue to the software vendor. In the event they're able to resolve it, fine. Otherwise, it may not be such a big cost as the original Justice tool was by itself. That by itself was $79 plus $20 was $99 just to do these important tasks, right? But it was just a few tasks. So it likes the comment, it likes the one comment, and replies to the comment to alert the prospect that more info was sent to their inbox. And this is important. The reason being, if they're not your friend, then it may go to their other inbox, and they may not see a message for a while. But by commenting on their comment, they get an alert, and so they come and check it out, and they see that you've sent them some private information in their inbox. When they check it out, we alert them to go to 22 Social to check out a presentation and reply with "done" when finished, right? So they will go to if you have the 22 Social application, then they will go to your 22 Social app that's duplicated with hold on, I think I don't know if you guys heard the noise. That was the postman. I'm in my porch. Right, the post lady just deposited some mail. Thought for a while she was not. She was just getting it rightly put into that mail slot. Anyways, yeah, so where was I? So the goal is to show hundreds of presentations per week to make a potential sale and a potential sign up in your primary program and or purchase your products and or services. What does this presentation look like? We want to go back to Facebook here. One large team. Okay. And yes, if you have your 22 Social app, or if you intend to get it based on your budget, then we will have your branded page have its own link, similar to how we have OLT Bootcamp here, right? And when we send your prospects to your app via your fan page, to your, to your 22 Social app, then they won't see all these color buttons here, because I'm the admin, so I'm seeing that. They will see the app kit here. That looks like this, starting from here. And they will see a presentation from me. Now going forward, when you own your own 22 Social app, right, you will have the ability to customize. You'll get an intro that introduces me, right, on your 22 Social app. And then everything else will be duplicated. Okay. And once they click on the get instant access, this will then take them. But this is a very powerful presentation that's here, right? It talks about OLT and how it can assist them, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, after they clicked on it, they clicked on the button below, we will both get paid. Okay, you will get yourself an affiliate, a paid affiliate right up front. Now, in the professional, we'll talk more about that, right? But this basically, all this information will be duplicated here for you, right? If you have your own 20 social app. Otherwise, you'll simply be using your referral link, if you don't have your own 20 social app, using this to send to the this we call it this sales page, right, where we talk about the OLT presentation. Now, as someone who doesn't have their own 22 social app, what that means is they'll have this link, but on their fan page, that their self-branded fan page, they will have a link to this app via the learn button, which is cool because, right, on your cell phones, so a large majority of users are using Facebook use their cell phone. They don't see the left navigation anyways, but they will see the learn more button. And that's where you will simply put your referral link so that they can get to see the presentation. And the more of these you do per week, the more the potential for them to for you to potentially make a sale. And of course, on the back end, they can join your deal. How to join your deal? Okay, let's go there. Main content. Okay. As we'll talk about this again in the professional, when you become in the different stages, stage 1, stage 2, right? Stage 3. Stage 3 is professional. Here is click to join the OLT Bootcamp group. But as you become a professional in this, we will peel this off, whatever you want to peel off, and put your own stuff. So this will be your own group. It will not be OLT group, right? That's one of those things that we'll revisit. Okay. Other resources is where you can put your affiliate links, such as your Aweber. So right here is where I have the combined tool that is not too expensive now. And there are 3 different pay levels and just a one-time cost. So in the event I'm unable to offer it for free, it's doable. It's potentially cost effective. But anyways, here I have a video store button, and then here I actually have the video tool that I use to do all those fancy videos you see me doing on Facebook. And yeah, this is Aweber actually. The first one I think is Aweber, yeah. And the last one is the tool that I just mentioned that have the combination. The FB auto reply and the FB auto post and some other different things like messaging posts and whatnot. But anyways, so this is what gets duplicated if you have your own point of social app. Otherwise, you'll be using mine via your referral link, and that's fine. It's all good. One other thing that as a professional, although we're not talking too much about that right now, instead of when people join the system, okay. Number 2, right? This is if you have access, this is the login. If they don't, they click on this, for example, and they're able to select to get, to get the system itself. So join in this case, they can select join, and voila, the person could sign up right here. Now, if you, in the professional stage, and when you have your own 20 social app, and as a professional, what we will do, we will only show in this list you and all your referrals. So it's less people to pick from. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, let me get back to the presentation. So we talk about showing 100 of presentations, 22 socials, representation and demonstration, potential sales and potential lead for primary program if sent to OLT Bootcamp. If/when budget permits, this could be your own 22 social app duplicate with OLT content. Otherwise, you may simply send your prospects to OLT app using your own referral link. Potential lead and potential sign up when sent to self-branded page that promotes your primary program indirectly/discreetly without mentioning the primary program name. And lastly, in the flow, is ManyChat, right? This is automated follow-up message sequence upon receipt of the keyword done. Remember here, we asked them to put a done. When they're done, finish checking out the presentation to say done. Now, the initial message will congrats, check out our free workshop, which is our recorded webinar. Subsequent message will be, because they'll get additional free training on different marketing tools. And subsequent message, invite to the live webinar. So if budget does not permit, so if your prospect is saying, oh, I think it's expensive, let me see first. If budget does not permit, you may follow up manually. Yeah. So if this for some reason this tool is not in your budget, this one is currently $10 US per month, right? Or if it's not in different countries, etc., etc. It might be. I'm not so sure. But if it's not, you may follow up manually after receiving done or get started. We handle those different. We handle a variety of ways that people could say done. They may even write lower cases or init caps, or they may even put the word get started. But if we use a ManyChat, we're able to handle those situations as well. Anyway, so if the budget may follow up manually after receiving done or get started keyword after your prospect has checked out the presentation. Right. So yes, if you don't have the automated tool, then you could simply follow up manually and invite them to, firstly, to the workshop, because that will also get them onto my ManyChat, so I can follow up with them if you don't have it. And down here, in the event they have objections of getting the OLT Bootcamp access at the regular cost, which after they check out that presentation at the end of it, it will give them the regular cost, which is $29.99 per month. If they say that's too steep for whatever reason, you may then recommend as an objection, you may then recommend the special via the invitations above, because when they go through these routes, they will, and you can walk them through if you so choose, and they will see where they can get the special, which is the $1 deal, and then the $19 per month. When they check out the presentation that we spoke of in this Point to Social, it's in there. It's transparent. They will see that that special exists, and that's fine. It's all good. We won't talk about the professional this week. As we see, we already talked. We are about an hour or more now into our discussion today. But we like to refer to the assignments. The big assignment this week is we are focusing on promotion and joining groups. But keep in mind, who are you promoting to, right? You still want to know the people. So it's okay to whatever you can think of that's your ideal prospect. Keep a notebook with that person in there and just add things to it as you think about what they might be, attributes that they might be. Practice making videos. So using the formula, I will upload that formula as well, so that folks have it both in the chat group as well as in the Facebook group. And meet 10 people in your industry per day, not to sell, convince, or to join your business, but simply to network and make a new friend. You never know where that friendship may lead. My mentor calls it's our way of going slow to then go fast. Keep in mind that MLM is a warm market business. And so it's, I've also learned it's not so much how much people you know, but it's more so how much people know you. So that's the name of the game. And you want to write to your list at least 3 to 5 times per week. I still need to increase my efforts on that as well. And with that, are there any questions, concerns, comments?
Yes.
All right, go right ahead.
I got, on my list, I like to change that. I need to change all that over to that list, because they're all going to the MOB. They're all in the MOB areas.
Okay, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about that. Or you mentioned, we could stop this. I think we could stop the recording at this time, since that's a specific one.